3, 2, 1.
Once upon a time in the bustling bug metropolis of Crawlington, there lived a quirky colony of ants led by their adventurous queen, Queen Bazilla. The ant community was known for its strict work ethic and impeccable organization, but there was one ant who stood out from the rest, Ziggy the Daydreamer. Ziggy wasn't your typical ant. While his fellow ants tirelessly worked to build their ant hills and gather food, Ziggy spent most of his time cloud-gazing and doodling in the dirt. His friends would often tease him, saying, "Ziggy, you're living in a fantasy world. Ants don't have time for daydreams." One sunny day, as the ants were busy foraging for crumbs near a picnic area, Ziggy's daydreaming got the best of him. Lost in thought, he stumbled upon a giant, gooey glob of spilled ice cream. Without realizing it, Ziggy had triggered the dreaded ant attack. In no time, the ants were in a frenzy. The sugary scent of the ice cream had summoned a swarm of greedy ants from neighboring colonies. Panic spread through Crawlington as ants scurried around, trying to defend their territory. Queen Bazilla, determined to protect her kingdom, rallied her troops. "To your positions, my brave ants. Defend the ant hill at all costs," she declared, trying to restore order. Amidst the chaos, Ziggy was still lost in his daydream, completely oblivious to the ant attack he had accidentally triggered. The other ants, frustrated with Ziggy's absent-mindedness, decided it was time for him to prove himself. "Ziggy, this is your chance to show us what you're made of." "Defend the ant hill," shouted Antonia, Ziggy's best friend. Startled from his daydream, Ziggy looked around and finally grasped the gravity of the situation. Determined to make amends, he gathered his courage and joined the ant defense force. Ziggy's creative thinking proved to be an unexpected asset. Using his doodling skills, he quickly drew a clever map that guided the ants in forming a strategic blockade against the invaders. The ants worked together, following Ziggy's lead, and successfully repelled the rival ants. In the end, Ziggy's daydreaming tendencies turned out to be a unique strength. The ants learned that sometimes a little creativity and out-of-the-box thinking can save the day, even in the face of an unexpected ant attack. From that day forward, the ants of Crawlington celebrated Ziggy's imaginative spirit. And whenever they faced challenges, they would fondly say, "Don't underestimate the power of a daydreaming ant, especially when an ant attack is at hand."